And welcome to the program UDUOTA. UDUOTA means Heart of the Matter with Judicial from Independent Television. Now, you see, every Monday we dey come like this, we discuss different issues. From that last Monday till now, some things don't happen. So we lose my touch. Yes, last week, within the week, the election petition tribunal for Abuja delivered judgment for Edo State here. We put mouth for that matter, make we know how the thing waka be. Then we come look at the issue of protest. When we say some young people come to protest over Take Back Nigeria movement, when we say it dey go for Nigeria. This evening, my name is Mark Malolo, not believe me the house. I deal with the SA media to the governor of Edo State, Godswill Inegbe. Godswill, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How you doing?
We thank God for today, my brother.
Okay. All right. Not just only that, all the way from UK this evening, we get our brother Musa Ahmedu, deal with us all the way from London, Esquire. Okay, Musa, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Thank you. Thank everyone.
Okay. All right. My brother Benson Oakina Ikwara, deal with us, political analyst. Good evening, sir.
Brother, good evening. Well done, my people.
Okay, Musa Ahmedu. Last week they give the election petition tribunal give a verdict. What will be your own? What will be your own reaction?
My reaction for the matter be say there was nothing strange with what we heard. Even before that day of the judgment, we done the read them for internet, and waiting we see for internet. Now we also hear for the judge's mouth. So nothing strange.
Okay. What will be that thing when you hear?
What did we hear before judgment day? They then tell us, say, see where the judgment they go say na APC, na APC, now they go give unto. On the day of the judgment, the judges then confirm waiting we don't hear before, so there was nothing new. But thank God say the matter now don't go on appeal. So we believe say they go do justice to the matter where the lower courts them blind their eyes, they not see.
Okay. Gossip. You hear what your bros talk?
Thank you so much, Oga Bololo. Thank you, the good people of Edo State. You know, before, first and foremost, I want me on behalf of the governor of Edo State and on behalf of the government of Edo State, I want to thank Edo people once again for the mandate when they give Senator Modu Bewulu. You know, and today we are very happy that at least the few days when the governor don't stay for office, about 143 or 144, 44 to 45 days so far, the governor never disappointed two people. They don't see what they do, and waiting past administration, not fit do for 8 years, especially the immediate past administration of Godwin Obaseki, not fit do for 8 years, just in less than 5 months, this governor don't achieve that. Well, relating to the issue of the judiciary, the Edo State election petition tribunal, right from the one, we first talk say PDP no get case. Because even if you follow the tribunal, just as me they follow up, every time the tribunal they sit, they hear cases, they were there, they follow the matter. So if you have followed the case for tribunal, you go please say PDP no get case, they just waste Edo people time, they want to distract the governor for the good work when they do. What did make me talk that one be say, if you remember, say during the case, PDP they accuse say the election they do, say the election, they say they ring gap. And if you know in our electoral system, election now from units, now election they begin. Now there they go vote, and there they go collect results, then they go send out to collation center at the ward level. From the ward level, transfer to the LG level, from the LG level to the state level. during this time for the tribunal, PDP when they shall say the ring election, because there is a principle in law. They say when they accuse, now you go approve. Say waiting they accused for. They call PDP come, you not come prove my case. They say they get witnesses when they want to provide. The witness, before the tribunal start, they tell us they get over 1,000 plus witnesses. But at the end of the day, not only 19, then the people come the tribunal, come testify. The one who even shock the judges of the tribunal passing, these 19 witnesses when people carry coin eventually, none of them agree say that the agent for the unit of where the election was conducted. When they go ask the question, they go ask them, will not be agent for this election one at the top, for the unit level, they go say no, it will not be there for unit level. Say now the collation center, not there for work. And like the judges were surprised. If the carry witnesses come, where their eye not see anything at the unit level where they could do election, and they say the reason why they waited the come up for the tribunal, and I hear say, Lord, that will hear say, which means their eye not see and eye not reach them. Now waiting they hear see they talk, now they come talk for the tribunal. And that day of the judgment day, where they go to judgment. But once again, I want to thank the judges for the good job what they do, for being, special, time in taking all through. Because when we enter that day of judgment, last week, as early as 10 o'clock, now we take start that day. Not until to 8, after 8. Now the judges take the judgment of that case. That way, wait till make the take that time, but they took that time to go through all the petitions, go through all the prayers, go through all the motions, go through the substantive issues before they arrive at their judgment. And as someone who sat throughout in the court that day the big judgment, there are two major areas when the judge they hit PDP very well. And that's what I keep saying. All the television interviews I've had ever since. One, the judge is in English we say what we call berate. The judge is berated. In other words, the judge is he really vexed for the PDP people say, una carry BVM, una carry bimodal system, una carry account, BVAS, sorry, not BVM, BVAS, when they take it. Una carry account, una come dump am for the judges for tribunal. Una not open am for judges to see. Now the judges go ask. Now therefore supposed to open the BVAS when they take vote to see what it inside. PDP and the lawyers keep quiet. Then they come ask them a second time again. Una pack document upon document. Document when they pack come, trailer, if you carry trailer not go reach to carry am. Now carry the document, I come dump am for tribunal. Now the judges ask the lawyers for PDP. Now then when the judges, now they go tell the tribunal what it inside this document when I come dump for them. So you see in PDP, what it has been do. Now to the promote falsehoods, promote lies, promote propaganda. I don't think that's a big thing. And we know that. That is, if not, how comes about, just like my senior brother said, just my brother Oga Musa from my place, we are from the same area, in Eastern Central Local Government. He's my senior brother, someone I respect so far. But for him to also get to that level of saying they don't already read the judgment for internet before the D-Day, as the judgment come out, they're not surprised. Well, it's unfortunate. But if I remember that the so-called judgment they were peddling on the social media say, come on, if you go through the judgment, that is, you find out that there's nothing, they were not even similar, not the same thing entirely. Because I'm speaking as an eyewitness, someone who sat through all those hours in the day of judgment. But my brother was not there, he's in London, he wasn't in the court. I was in the court there now. When I listened to all the judgment, the three judges, they all spoke, they all did their judgment. And before they talk, they go first analyze them, see what happened, see their decision, see the reason why they arrived at it. And once again, my brother, Oga Musa, is a lawyer. You understand how this thing works as a lawyer. So the point I'm making is this. If I clear say PDP, they not get waiting, they want proof of court. Because when the cases were being heard, they were able to prove that they ring the election. And The judges, after going through all the process, our lawyers, of course, came out and defended the mandate that was given to the governor. Of course, INEC, who declared Okpebholo as the winner, their lawyers also came with evidence, with facts, to show and to the tribunal how Senator Okpebholo win the election. And the judges were convinced that truly Senator Okpebholo won the election fairly, and he won the election overwhelmingly. And they had no choice but rather to affirm the victory that the Edo people, or rather the mandate that the Edo people kindly give Mojo Okpebholo to lead them as the governor of Edo State at a time as such as this. Now, the truth of the matter, maybe that, my brother.
Okay. All right, Musa. You hear him? Your brother.
I hear him well. I go say thank you very much. The audio they very clear.
Okay.
First and foremost, I go tell God's will thank you for the respect, recognition for me. Now, so it's supposed to be. Two people no need to fight over waiting we know or waiting we not know. Now, number one, it is not true. Say me, I no attend hearing. Waiting I not do. The day of judgment I not there for court. That's not true. The last day of submission, I was in court. So I did London no impede me from playing that active role I supposed to play because I may be president do diaspora. And that one give me the leeway to know more than the average person. And this matter not be the one way me and Gospel go the flog for ITV because the case don't already go court of appeal. And thank God, say as a lawyer, he get the way I go look at. He not be lawyer, but it's okay. And being a government person, I'm happy for him. Having said that, we will move on from there. The one way say PDP not prove their case, not be true. Waiting be true, we say the lower court, now as they no reach, now they do reach, not be problem. Thank God we dey on appeal, and appeal will bring out all those points where you say, oh, they not explain themselves well. They're not fit to explain better. But you go see within the court of appeal go do, because court of appeal will put wisdom and knowledge as it's supposed to be. If you follow that one, I shall say the outcome will be different. Until that time, we will remain quiet, we will remain respectful because the matter don't dey for court. And I no go support, say, we dey call names because it's not necessary. Waiting necessary, we say we go follow the procedure. With the way court say we go take follow and the law where we're supposed to follow.
Okay. Before we move away from there,
On the tribunal. I think first I would like to commend our Edo people because ordinarily in the past, with the kind of pain where people they go through over certain verdicts, they go react. But these days our people they're very mature, they're very calm, and they know they react anyhow. If you talk about the tribunal outcome, I think to a large extent, a lot of people they will believe say waiting they see, it not be the way it's supposed to be. Because in recent times, we don't see say our judicial system, they get some gaps and some bias. And the truth of the matter is a government of the day, if not then get chief judge, and then get the judges, and then get power, sometimes it play a major role on how some of these things they go. The people who participate for election, I go bet you say if you ask most of them, waiting really happen, it go different from the views most way we they get for certain narrative. But at the end of the day, this is not waiting I get to say. All of us, the things we they do now, our children they watch us. Whether we do the right things or we do the wrong things, our children they watch us and they learn. And there will be a time in our lives, whether we don't do our sick bed for old age or we don't do advance, we go look back and we go know the truth, say at certain time, we do right or we do wrong. By that time, whether it go day too late for us to amend or it go not too day late, we go fix the amend. It will come between us and our creator. Because the country where we dey nowadays, the common man be like say don't lost. They beat the common man and at the same time cannot cry. Even if you get issue now, you can't be very certain, say if you go a certain quarter, you go get answers. And people, they talk, they talk politically. They talk about the essence of waiting they happen. Somebody now, if he did PDP, he can never see anything wrong with PDP. If somebody did APC, he can never see anything wrong in APC. When I grew up, my father would say, in the SDP, but this particular thing where SDP they do, they will criticize and say,
hey, man, not they hear audio.
Okay.
You understand?
I'll get back to you now.
So,
No problem, that's fine.
but nowadays, if somebody say be a particular party member, they blind, they deaf, anything where that party do is final, is right. So, and down at the area where me are the fear, because we don't create certain stereotype for people now where we say, if bad thing they happen, as long as now their side is good, now that will be the fear with me I get. We're looking at the tribunal, PDP don't already, they fight for appeal, so we believe they make their go. But I think, by and large, the common man not really, he not get any faith again. We not even use hope. Hope is gone. Now they not get faith in anything again. So, which puts us in a very delicate situation.
Okay, Musa. Yes, going forward, with all of these issues where they are around, is there lessons where if you say, as a society, we learn, or our politicians will learn from this case as it is?
Yes. You get lesson where politicians go learn, and that lesson go be say they then learn to play by the rule, and at the same time, as society, we continue to believe in the rule of law, and at the same time, that rule of law will set us free eventually in any situation, especially for politics. We are in court. That one put us in a position where we not fit talk much. But yes, the lesson we will learn be say, waiting judges they talk. It's different from what the layman they understand. The information where they the public, it will come out more when the judges make their position clearer when they interpret the law.
Okay, but the governor, as it were, will be your brother. You don't search out olive branch, say, make una come together. What will be your own take?
No. Yes, that will not be problem for me in the sense that not be me go decide waiting as one go dalo, waiting how he go respond, and waiting PDP as a party go respond. I not that I not get that capacity, I not get that power. And for me, I think say na good situation say we dey hear those vibes, but I not be the right person to act on them or even join issues with that preposition. I believe in want to do people, and that's what we are saying. That's what we are going to get, and I'm happy we don't take position. We say we don't want quarrel, we don't want fight. Then we use this matter as how to work together. APC, PDP, all are the same Edo people, and I just think say with time it will be more clearer.
Okay, Goswin.
As to how the matter is supposed to be. Not be as it be now.
Okay, all right. Goswin. You get one win when we hear. Me you react to and say your principal say he dance before the judgment as to say he don't get info say he win.
Well, as I said before, those one are falsehood and lies when PDP they promote for social media. We know them for Edo. If does anybody have evidence where he say my principal they dance before the judgment? He dance when he dance. Now when they don't give judgment, when favor and night the man they dance, they celebrate. And thank God and they do people when give us the mandate. I have the video. I was in Abuja, as I said before, I was there. No, but that's my word. I'm social advisor to the government communication strategy and media project. So it's my area. Those videos that my team had, it was after the judgment was given at the tribunal, and they dance for it as they celebrate. So the even when they talk about, did he dance before the judgment was given? Did he celebrate before the judgment was given?
And that's what,
See, as I said,
how did they talk so now?
and me, they tell you now, I'm putting it on record saying a lie and falsehood when PDP they share. If anybody get evidence saying now they dance before the judgment or they celebrate the good throw party before the judgment, let everything can come out now. So whatever visuals you have from the governor dancing or celebrating, after they don't got the judgment favor them and celebrate. And you see the day when the governor enter those states from Abuja, we came together at the same flight. You can see that it was like a triumphant entry of a hero. And the entire airport was blocked for hours within the airport vicinity. It took us 2 hours, more than 2 hours, when we fit take come out from this airport. When we enter airport road, because the governor said he's going straight to the palace to go and celebrate the victory with the Oba of Benin, our great Oba, Oba Eware, the Oba of Benin. So, and it took us more than 3 hours just to move from airport. Of course, we were there, we are familiar with airport roads to Oba Palace, and those people that are watching us are familiar. Usually on a good day, if you don't have traffic, that thing will take more than 5 minutes to drive from airport to Oba Palace. But that day took us more than 3 hours to move from airport vicinity to Oba Palace. Because why would it cause the delay? Those people came out in troop and they blocked everywhere. We have to walk and trek with trek. Why the governor stay on that back of that music truck that you saw? Why would they trek? Because there was no road. Everywhere were jam-packed because of it was a celebration across the state. People were happy, they were excited because the mandate when they give Okpebholo, the tribunal affirmed, because it was the decision of the people to elect Okpebholo. Now that voter, now that say come become our governor. And when the election tribunal did the right thing by affirming it, and the whole people were celebrating. After that Thursday that we came, on Friday, the governor, we came to Edo Central. The same thing happened in Edo Central. There's a place called Okajes and Town Hall in Irua. Before we could, from Ekpoma to access Irua, it took another hours before we got to Okajes and Town Hall, where there was a victory reception. And when we got there, my brother, all this I'm saying, I'm not people, but the visuals are there. We is on social media, you can get it. If you need it, we'll send it to you. I'll ask my team to send it to you. We have it. You can see the mammoth crowd that were happy celebrating. Even after that on Friday, on Saturday, the governor was invited to the local government of Aswan Ighodalo, the candidate of PDP. So Lee Ikbeya, the High Chief Dr. Lee Ikbeya, is from Esan Southeast local government, Ewa to community to be precise. After Ewa to get Ewohimi, Ewohimi now Aswan Ighodalo come from. But this local government, he hosted the governor for the victory. And when we got to Eastern Southeast, they said that local government that's where it come from. You won't believe it. Okay, we don't see before we were able to add where we passed entirely near our house. It takes us another hours again. What am I saying? These are evidence. These are proof that the mandate given to Okpebholo is a unanimous one by other people. This week now, I don't know they have been calling. If not that today, the governor traveled to Abuja to attend APC governor's meeting that went to go. If you listen to news or if you watch the news, you see that they were today in Kaduna to go and visit the former president of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari. So by next day, that's the reason why we couldn't even be in a donut. Because it's a celebration across the states. Because what the people are happy about, the man they voted for is the man the tribunal has affirmed. And the man is doing well. People have seen it. Things that the past administration were dared to confront is what the man is tackling. Look at the first flyover in Edo. Who could have thought about that after all these years? Edo State was, the headquarters of Midwest, Benja State. Yet we didn't have not even a flyover. It is this governor, not the Okpebholo, that think about that thing. That said, no, Edo should have a flyover. And today, go to the Rama Park and see for yourself. We are not playing politics of propaganda, just like the PDP does. We are not playing politics of lies and falsehood, giving the.
Hello.
To go to social media, giving given to the mandate to the governor to do. So for me to round up this very well is that I want to quickly say that regarding the of course the appeal, because the PDP said they are going to appeal, and I know as I speak right now they've not finished that process. Since they've not finished that process for appealing, so we can still talk about that issue. They said they want to go to appeal court. Oh, we wish them well, but the fact remains that appeal court is not going to ask them to come and call witnesses to come and testify. Appeal court will not come and tell them to come and open beavers. Appeal court will not come and tell them to, oh, the document you dumped at the tribunal, come, let us interpret it. No, appeal court is just going to review the judgments given by the tribunal. So when they have already failed at the level of the tribunal to be able to prove this thing by bringing in witnesses, when we say their eyes reach, their eyes see what they say that they prove at the unit level where they for do election, they are failed to do that, and they're not going to take those witnesses to the appeal court. And in law, thank God, my brother is a lawyer. I know that is not allowed. That is not even possible. So we are waiting to know which magic they want to perform at their tribunal. Sorry, at their appeal court. They are now again trying to, shout it back. As usual of them, trying to magnify what is not dirty there. So my brother, my dear Edo people, we thank you now for the mandate given to people. And I can assure them that even though from appeal to court to Supreme Court, the mandate that Edo people give to our officer, the governor of Edo State, this appeal court and Supreme Court will still affirm it, because it is election that the man won overwhelmingly. And we thank Edo people for the opportunity.
Okay, Musa, there's one thing that... Okay, the girl wants to come up in the course of this this matter. Now, some thank God you are a lawyer. Some lawyers are saying that with the current constitutional arrangements, that is difficult to prove election irregularities within the 180 days. Is that correct?
I would say one thing, that the problem we have in Nigeria is that everybody, they profess to understand the law, but I say from their own perspective. What I must learn to do all the time at this point is, first, God's will has spoken his mind, he's doing his job. It is not my duty to join issues with him or join issues with Okwebo, who went to see his friend, and at the same time, it is also not my duty to comment where he left, where he went to after getting to Benin City, because that is not my job, it's not my interest. My interest is Edo first, Edo last. I'm not going to make any comment about all those things he said, because he is on duty. So if he's on duty, he's telling Edo people where they've been, where they've not been, that's fine. But let judgment come to pass. And that when a Daniel comes to judge, the story will be different. I am not in the business of trying to find out what the law is saying, because, like I said, we are on appeal, and that appeal will sail through, and we'll move further from there. Until such a time, we will be law-abiding. Now, it is not true that PDP is a party of propaganda. No, PDP is not. APC has got PhD in telling the Edo people what they think, not what they know. APC have done a lot of magic, abracadabra in Edo State. It's okay, but it is not for us to start joining issues with them or start talking about what is going on, what is not going on. What is going on today is that the governor is waiting. Ighodalo, as for Ighodalo, is coming when he will get the victory, and that victory is assured, and we know that the judiciary do work. The judiciary will deliver victories. Only the lower court. The lower court, for me, they are always gerrymandering. They are speaking their mind as they know, but not as they think. What they are thinking is different from what is actually happening. So the case is going further. I'm happy the gentleman, God's will, have also said he knows the case will get to Supreme Court. And before then, you will see the true situation of things, not just round one. I would say round one, really. But Aso Ighodalo is the true winner of the 2024 election. He will be sworn in when he get his mandate, get his victory at the appropriate time. What is the appropriate time? The Court of Appeal, from there go on to the Supreme Court, and we will just be fine. Thank you.
Okay. Some of us, if you just watch the program now, UDUOTA means Heart of the Matter, and with the return from independent television. We'll go one short break now. When we come back, we'll go the concluding part of this discussion. We'll take a short break when they come back. People, you just watch independent television and the program now, UDUOTA means Heart of the Matter. We'll look at the concluding part of this discussion. And Oga Musa. Okay. Let's look at this. All of this issue of tribunal. A lot of people call it if say if we start electronic voting, maybe that way it will help, it will reduce this issue of, let me see, because right now to go to court and go to prove waiting they go for them. And you know, Musa say no going to all of those things. The judges are talking about the burden of proof. So some lawyers are saying that to prove an election case within 180 days
is difficult.
It's difficult. That is said, and they go for electronic voting and the constitutional amendment. What do you think?
I think for me, the constitutional amendments make sense.
Come again, I know hear that thing.
Because I feel say,
I'll get back to you, sir.
I feel say
Okay,
our
then.
constitution really don't due for amendments in so many areas. As for electronic voting, Nigerians, they're very smart and they are very intelligent people. That one not going to change anything. If they want to manipulate things, they will manipulate. For me, the best form of voting where we don't get for this country, now during 92 election, the Abiola SDP open system where they go line count them. Though people look and say they are cake, man, I bet. That one, they're very sincere and open. Because all this one where we see now, a lot of misconceptions they around them way not clear. I not get trust. Personally, as an individual, INEC, now one institution where I not get trust for. I not feel make friend with somebody where they work for INEC at the moment because I don't lose hope in that institution a long time ago. So all this one where we talk, if I hear some things for reality for common man, I'm not in any party. I'm neither in APC or PDP. Waiting the common man they think and waiting they see different from waiting that they talk. PDP at some point they power. And you get the time where other parties they complain, say that they ring election, that they manipulate. Now, then they the other side. Other parties don't they do their own. Waiting the common man wants. Now people will go deliver. Make them live well, live better. And I did very surprised and somehow disappointed with the advisor to the governor where they talk about all the things we mentioned. Now just one bridge where they never complete. Now you say the governor they do. At this modern time, when they talk about flyover bridges, when people, they come up with major institutions, some people, governors don't instead of medical village, you know, they bring big farms, some they create market for their youth and all of that. I think some of these people in power,
They call us a bridge where they never
complete now. They never do that bridge 40%. So you don't use it and they talk. It's just a shame. And I feel say the way that they take us, the people, especially the youth for this our state and this country, they don't get respect for us. Some of them, once they don't see a place where they talk based on who they work for and what thing that they get. They know they talk based on the reality. You don't say somebody don't take position for 5 years, a governor, and waiting you feel talk. The only thing you feel talk as an advisor on communication and media, now say one bridge, now you don't do. It's appalling. By now we should be far ahead. We should be thinking of major projects. People, they talk of how they will take get seaport, come a state, open the state. How they will take get some major markets where go drive commerce, drive trade. People, they talk of getting institutions that go translate for generations. And when they talk about one flyover bridge where they ever do 30%, 40%, it doesn't make sense to me. And I feel say that the common man don't they too gullible. Is it that we know they think or we not even they educated again? That when governors come, the first thing most of them they do, they want to do bridge so that when you look, you see cars, they fly for up. You go be like, hey, we don't they advance. Is it bridges now? Now they say they determine development. Or is it human capital, people? The other day, I was in Kano. They talk about how they send 1,000 youths go abroad to go study specialized courses, and they sponsor them. If you tell me, say, the governor enter power, and in the first 5 months, say don't send 1,000 Edo State youths for medicine, the medical field, and some other areas to go learn there, then come back, go impart here with their human resources, I think then we can say we have started saying something reasonable. If you tell me, say, the governor don't allocate a major space, say, maybe they start a major market for young people here, make we go into modern trade and all of that, then I will tell you, say, yes, this one fee impart 5,000 youths. You know, the bridge where you do, it doesn't give anybody job. You feel just talk of one part of town where I grew up in Ikpobayi. I understand. So, some people go and tell you, say, with the recent climate change and everything, you're supposed to preserve a place like Ramat Park. But that is a story for another day. Some people go suggest for that neighborhood, say, you're supposed to do bridges for back of Guinness, connect Upper Sapomba, several bridges. If you open those areas, you might not need a bridge. You know, you don't do things to make statements against doing the right thing. You understand? They are very intelligent people in these states.
Okay. Goswe.
No, Oga Apollo.
Yes, so my brother for you say you dey use bridge when I talk of again.
Bridge, 5 months, now just
No,
bridge
talk
you
am
talk
here,
about.
You say bridge when we say they never even start, now you think they talk.
Yeah, okay. You need my response?
Yes.
Well, for the record, me not hear wetin they talk for there because I not hear the audio here. But based on what you talk, I could respond. At least, there's a proverb for my place where I say, now corn, you know corn?
Yeah.
Apollo.
Yeah.
Seed of corn, if you put one for man, now they take the tell man say food they come. Benin City was capital of Bender State, same with Midwest. After all those years, at least the sign when we see for Ramat Park today, now say they want to fly over those years, Benin City not see them. The previous administrations, even when those data and other one, they come contact one from those states, when we say Benin City still made the capital, none of the previous administration could, have that initiative to say, oh, those states, if not for Edo, at least Benin City need a flyover. For Opewo to even think about such initiative that the city required for you to have that idea alone. First and foremost, that's progress to Edo State. Then seeing it that the project they don't start in less than how many months Opewo don't take for office. When you see that kind of massive, it's a legacy project. See, we don't, for the soothsayers, when the man first talks, he want to fly over. I believe saying that the person they went that is with there now that make that talk that way, is one of those soothsayers. They were saying, oh, it was just a political statement, a propaganda, go feed, how they want this starter. And so that they talk, they were giving all kind of negativities, say all kind of things that will make it not to help. But today, the project not they go on. Is the project not going on? It's going on. So for Edo people, those who mean well for the states, those who want progress, those who want development in those states, in Benin City, for them to only pass round ring, the grammar and see what is going on alone, most of them they are fulfilled. They are fulfilled in their lifetime.
Let me pause you.
And they come abeg. They are fulfilled that in their lifetime they can see the sign of the first flyover in Benin City that they do. At least they don't see them, that they do the work. For those who don't see, they believe, they say, oh, this made them wait patiently. They go there alive, I go see them when the thing will complete. But before I ran up, what about the Benin Ekpoma road? When they travel from the past, they want to go Benin from Ekpoma, they go Benin, they spend 5 hours, 4 hours plus. How many minutes they come to go Ekpoma now? In less than many months, not people will take fix that road. The previous administration, instead of it to fix that road, they go put signboard for them, say this is federal road, please bear with us. But I know people they suffer the road now. But today, as the Ekpe will not solve that problem, as the Edo people not relieve, if you are going from Benin to Komana, within 45 minutes you are in Ekpe. You are in Ekpe within 45 minutes. Ekpe will do that. Not the other roads in Benin City that you know, and
Okay.
even in Edo City
Okay.
and Edo North.
Okay. Make a pause with them because of time. Make a pause with them because of time. Musa. Hello, Musa. Okay, Musa, no, they hear us. Well.
I hear you. I said I hear you.
Okay. So, by way of wrapping up, just talk to your followers and your fellow people, party people.
Thank you very much. My word to our party people for Edo State now, go remain calm. We did the process. The mandate we go get them back. We dey hear the update where they tell us say that they do for Edo State. Our job not be to counter wetin dem talk or wetin dem do because we not dey in charge. When we come, we'll continue from where we stop. Until such a time, we will remain law-abiding and we beg them. Thank you very much.
Okay. I greet you for the time when you take join us this evening all the way from UK.
Thank you very much, Oga Pololo.
All right. Goswe,
Oga Pololo.
just a word of advice by way of wrapping up.
Yes, on behalf of the governor of Edo State and the government of Edo State, I want once again to thank Edo people for this mandate when they give Governor Modu Kwewulu. When it comes to say by the grace of God, they come now and put us a Paku rescue. And I still thank God for being with the governor to make sure say not disappoint Edo people. As we said, the few months when he don't do for office, it can't be like say he don't spend 1 year, he don't spend 3 years. When people go to talk about Kwewulu administration, they go forget say now only less than 5 months now he don't take office. That is a testament to the fact that the man don't surpass expectation. Even from his political detractors and opposition, he don't disappoint their thoughts and expectation because the man they work. That's why they call it Paku rescue. He has done a dosage to construction site. That's a fact. It's not the propaganda. And we thank Edo people for the opportunity given to the man. And he's showing that he's ready to transform and develop Edo when every eye will see. And that's the reason why he calls his administration as practical governance. Not be the one that the more you look, the less you see. Practical, you go see them by yourself. And that's what the Edo people are saying. Less talk, more work. The man not they do make noise. Especially not the speaking grammar. He don't show, say not be grammar, they take the tie road. Not be they take the do flyover. Not be they take the help people, not be they do the empower people. So if they do the work when they do people give and why they vote. And we thank God for being with him, and we thank Edo people for the opportunity given to Modu Kwewulu, the governor of Edo State, and he will remain the governor of Edo State by the grace of God. Thank you so much.
All right, we salute to one that take join us. Well, make we program still the waka dey go. Make we go one short break, we dey come back. All right, we are back. The program wey dey watch now, UDUOTA, and we are reaching out from independent television. Ikoria.
So,
This evening, some youths all over the country take back movement. They just take it back movement, just a protest over different things when they happen for inside Nigeria. Young men like you. What did you feel say they make young people they want to protest?
they are not happy.
Happy about what?
They are not happy with the situation of the country, the economy, generally insecurity, unemployment, high cost of living. Everything is hard. It's hard for the common man to survive now. That is the reality. You can pretend about it, but when you come out here, you go out there, you will see the reality. The people are not happy, so they protest. The only thing I see with the protest, we say, they're not even doing them in a way that carries everybody along. Because how can you have a protest in the absence of key states in the South like Edo, Delta, and the rest of southern states? So if you are being strategic, it's almost as if some people just use that one score political points for themselves. We don't even reach a stage now where we say we need to employ different way of complaining or showing our grievances to governments beyond just coming out with placards and say with a shout, say, take back government. No. And at this point, I think the military, the police, all of them need to help. They need to join the protest too. Make everybody put in tools down. Even if now for 3 straight days, everybody put their tools down, just to show, say that they feel the hardship. Because whether you like it or not, the country, they affect all of us. All of us, they go to the same markets. Our children, they go to similar schools. And for the rich people, the big ones, the politicians, even if you carry your pikin go abroad, go school, you give them the best schools for you, it not go fit exist in isolation. It go still need to mix with the common man children. And if the common man children not dey okay, it go be threat to the politicians' children too. Because for the difficulties where the common man they go through, they breed criminals, they breed people where go come be problem to society, the hardship, they force people into things where they not imagine say they go do. Now who never see hardship, now they say no go fit do certain things. But when the hardship comes, you not get choice. You go see yourself, they do strange things where you not imagine. So make them wake up, make them do the needful for the young people so that the young people go figure a sense of relief and a sense of direction where they go. Because at some point for this country, you go get hope. Say if I go school, after school I will get something to do. But nowadays, that will not be the case. You understand? If you go to school, to even say you dey sure of what you would do after, you cannot be certain about it. So a lot of things they wrong. A lot of things they wrong.
Okay, as for the wrap up now, just make one comment on the state of insecurity, the killing and all that.
If you look at what happened recently, it cuts across board. It happened for the east, the south, the west, and the north. Like in the north now, we just hear of a community where they will kill about 52 persons. The other day, they burned some persons for Edo State here for room. But I think the reaction of Nigerians shows that Nigerians, they're objective and they want the truth and they want peace. Now make everybody they involved for security issues. Make all of us work together.
Okay.
And address them.
All right, now so we'll wrap up the program today. We salute everybody when we say you join us this evening. Our brother Musa Amedu, all the way from UK, I greet you. And also, I see media to Governor Beulu, Gospel in Negbe. We salute you too for the time when you also join us this evening. Our brother Ikwaria Benson, I greet you.
Thank
and
you.
like I talk, Mrs. Ikwaria Benson, what do you your wife name, sir?
Julie Ogechi.
Mrs. Julie Ogechi, I salute you because you too, you do pay, follow your husband. Alimi, you see when they always come every evening when we say they can't do program for night. So you don't see that today. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for watching the program. Thank you for the hope when I get for this program and when I get for this country. We'll deal with it again on Monday. Until there, God bless Nigeria. Good night.
Yes, sir.